To someone who doesn't know anything about hair, it's gonna be really impressive when you pull up stuff that they would have never thought about. Shout out to my boy Ian. His Instagram is at Goldworks. I'll put that on the screen somewhere in here. He's a tattoo artist. I've given him a few haircuts now, and I really enjoy doing stuff like this, doing like crops and more like European, I guess, looking stuff. Obviously, you know, you can have a haircut anywhere in the world, but whatever, you know what I mean. So I just wanted to thank him for letting me post this. Go check out his work. He's like really, really good. And we'll get into his haircut now. So this time around, I was reminded of a really important lesson during this man's haircut. I was reminded of how important it is to have a really thorough consultation. To explain a little further, I've been cutting his hair for like 3 or 4 haircuts now, and I really like cutting crops, so I was really excited to cut his hair. And every time since then, I've been excited to cut his hair. I really like cutting crops, but seeing as I'm not like in Europe or something, I don't get to cut them very often. Right from the beginning, I was just like, bro, I got you, let's go. Now this last time, he had like just kind of mentioned how he styles the front kind of messy, but up until now, I've been giving him like a really blunt fringe like you normally see on a crop. But what would have worked a lot better for him with the way he styles his hair is giving him like a really textured fringe that is really piecey and easy to move around. So just because I knew the style he wanted really well, because I've watched a lot of videos and really enjoy cutting them, and I felt confident that I could do it well, you know, I just overlooked the basics and let my confidence and excitement just make me rush into it without being thorough and making sure it was the best cut for the client. Now, some people, you know, might say, oh, well, the client should tell you stuff like that. But I definitely believe, especially if you're offering a higher end service for a higher price, that you should have the foresight to be able to predict what problems the client might run into and know what questions to ask to make sure that you're covering all the bases, because not every client is going to know the terminology to tell you like, oh, I want a textured fringe instead of a blunt fringe, and like little details like that. It's super easy to forget that our clients most of the time never even were taught the basics on cutting hair or anything, because obviously they, you know, that's not their career. So something that is super obvious to us, you know, is definitely not something they would ever think about. I've only been cutting hair for a little over a year now, but I managed to find myself in a really cool shop with a ton of really talented barbers, and my book has been growing consistently. And I don't say that to flex, I say that because if there's any newer barbers or hairstylists or really anyone in a similar type of industry watching this, and if I could just make them take one piece of advice from me, it would be to take the extra time to go over stuff with a thorough consultation and make sure the client is getting what is exactly the best haircut for them, and making sure that they go home knowing how to style it, because not only are they going to be happy with how it looks and with how they're able to easily make it look the way they want it to on a daily basis, but it's also going to show your level of professionalism and expertise. And to someone who doesn't know anything about hair, it's going to be really impressive when you pull up stuff that they would have never thought about. But I would really like to hear from other people who are in their younger years of barbering. Let me know if there's any little tips or pointers that you've learned in your career so far. I'm always super hungry to learn more, and I hope I always remain teachable so that I can always improve. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And like I say to all my clients, I guess I'll get out of your hair now. Okay, bye.